Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my home in Livingston, Montana. Okay, what's the date today? The 30th of April of 2020. Okay, I've got a few things about this coronavirus and what I've said in the past that I got to get straightened out because I'm getting email kind of to the contrary of what I believe or what I've been trying to say or whatever have you. Okay, I did a video not too long back about this fellow right here, Dr. Rashid Buttar. Now look, I'm getting emails in saying that this guy's a fraud. He almost lost his license and, a bunch of stuff like that. Here, I got news for you. I don't give a damn. I know a guy over in Butte, a doctor over in Butte years ago that misdiagnosed me, put me on a bunch of crappy medication and all that stuff. And when everything was figured out, I was told to sue this doctor. Well, that would have been all well and good, except for I'm not the suing kind, but I would have had to got in line and taken a number because this dude had 30 pending lawsuits against him. 30 pending lawsuits against him, and I just said to hell with it and forgot about it. There's a lot of weird doctors out here in America and throughout the world. There's a lot of doctors, in my humble opinion, that shouldn't even have a doctor's license or whatever have you. Now, when it comes to this Dr. Buttar, like what I was saying in my video here the other day, you can believe what you want to believe. Believe him, don't believe him. I'm just telling you to take a second look at the medicines that they're going to be pushing down the pike in the next X amount of months or a year or so when it comes to this pandemic, this epidemic known as coronavirus or COVID-19. Okay, personally myself, just because this doctor had one strike against him, that don't mean nothing to me. This happens in the medical field all the time. So there you are with that. I wanted to get that cleared up. And also, there's another thing I wanted to get cleared up real quick. Because of a stupid driving video I did yesterday, I've been doing these touring, let's get out of the house, let's see some new scenery type of videos, anti-cabin fever videos or whatever have you. I had a couple people, I must have worded something wrong, which I'm very sorry. They thought I was quitting my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen, I got news for you. I'm just a small fish in a great big pond. It wouldn't even matter if I quit 10 times over. I just do YouTube to have a voice out into this world as a hobby or whatever have you. I've said this over and over and over again. I'm not trying to get rich here. I'm not trying to get famous. I don't do the ad thing. I don't beg off for people to thumbs up and spread the word about old Jim Boren here. Or, tell your friends about me or sign up for the program or whatever. I figure I let people do whatever they want to do. Okay? But I am not quitting my YouTube channel. I just decided to stop doing them touring videos, those get out of the house videos, because I got burned out. I don't think my message was I think my message was affecting a few people, but I give it a lot of thought and I thought, well, I really don't know if I'm doing that good. Okay, whatever here. Now that I got that all cleared up, I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to give you folks a health tip. Now, here again, if you don't like what I'm saying, if you don't believe me, don't do it. I don't care. A lot of this stuff is just my opinion. You can either believe me or say this guy's a blooming nut. Whatever you want to do here. But look at this really ugly concoction I got here. I drink this stuff every day. Every day. And I'm going to tell you, in fact, I'm thirsty. I need a drink. There's approximately 12 ounces of this health juice in here. And I'm going to basically what I'm going to give you the ingredients of what's in this mason jar here. Like I say, you can believe this, not believe it, but that juice I just showed you there is to build up your immune system. Because I am an absolute big believer, if your immune system is built up good and tight and good and strong, chances are you're not going to get sick. Chances are you're not going to get the COVID-19. Chances are you're not going to get any of the variations of the miserable coronavirus. Are you with me? Now, I suppose I get people wanting to argue with me about that. Well, I don't care. Argue all you want to, because you've got the perfect right. You've got my permission to believe whatever you want to do, and whatever you want to believe. You don't have to believe me. Okay, that ugly concoction right here, this stuff right here that I drink every day and mix up, this is the ingredients. And one day I'll do a video on how to make all this stuff. Maybe. I'm not a very good cook because my wife does half the stuff for me, especially the kombucha mushroom tea. She makes, every couple of weeks, she rotates her kombucha mushroom tea, which is always fortified with fruit, by the way. In this particular glass right here, I've got strawberry and blueberries in there. You probably couldn't see them. But there's 6 ounces of kombucha mushroom tea. There's 1 scoop of nanogreens. And if you don't know what nanogreens are, just Google it. Get on Amazon or whatever. Because I couldn't sit here and explain nanogreens to you in 15 minutes because there's a whole bunch of stuff that's in nanogreens. It comes in a powder. It's got to be dissolved in water or your favorite fruit or whatever. But there's 1 scoop of nanogreens. I've got 6 ounces of pomegranate juice. I probably spelled pomegranate juice wrong, but pomegranate juice is very, very good for you. It's almost better for you than, say, orange juice or whatever have you. It is a really good blood builder. It's expensive stuff, I'll admit it, but if you want to, out of all the juices that are out there, apple juice, orange juice, baobab juice, I'm recommended pomegranate juice, okay? And there is 1 ounce of silver hydrosol. That is that purified silver water. And I can just hear it now. Oh, that stuff don't work. That stuff don't build up your immune system. Blah, 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 blah. I've heard it all. Nonsense. I'm going to tell you folks something here right now, right direct. I'm a big believer in homeopathic medicines. I am not a big believer, a supporter of big pharma. I've said this once, and I'm going to say this again. Do you know what the Latin meaning of pharma is? The Latin meaning of pharma is the preparer of poisons. I'm going to let that soak in. Pharma is a Latin word, it's a derivative that means the preparer of poisons. Okay, I'll just let it go at that. Okay, let me get back to this. 1 ounce of silver hydrosol, that's purified silver water, if you will, okay? And I also wrote down here additional supplements because if you believe in big high doses of vitamin C, which I don't necessarily believe that, put some of that in there or some ascorbic acid or whatever. In my case, the reason why I put additional supplements is because I put a dietary fiber in there in a powdered form because of stomach issues I got. And believe you me, this concoction that I've got here is weird. You know what I mean? But I just thought in order to put some meat into this video of mine here, I'd at least give you guys, ladies and gentlemen, a health potion, if you will. And this is strictly to build up your immune system. Because I know that that's one of the best things that you can do for yourself. That's one of the best things you can do as far as this COVID-19 goes or this coronavirus. You know, running around full of paranoia and fear and all this other nonsense, I'm going to tell you what you're doing. You're tearing down your immune system. That's what the hell you're doing, okay? Here we go with this nasty looking stuff. I mean, it doesn't really taste so bad, but there is actually fruit floating around in there. ladies and gentlemen. I know you probably can't see it, but there is. There's strawberries and blueberries. I drink this stuff every single day of the year. Okay, now I hope, let me get these doggone headphones on. I hope, ladies and gentlemen, I've straightened things out here. I'm not quitting my YouTube channel or whatever have you, even though I'm not very popular, but I don't care. I'm advising you, if you want to follow that Dr. Batar, fine. If you don't, that's fine too. But, one thing you might want to pay attention to is the fact that, about this stuff right here. I'm not BSing you about any of this stuff. This is a real good drink that you could make, unless you would rather, drown your sorrows in booze or something like that. I'm just kidding you. Don't get uptight. I got to watch what I say on these YouTube videos. I can't believe how freaked out people get, or they're not listening to me properly, or whatever have you. Ladies and gentlemen, how many minutes do I got on this thing? I don't even know. 11 minutes. That's enough. Take care of yourselves. Now you know why I'm always saying that. We shall see you on down the trail, like I'm famous or infamous for saying. And adios, my friends. Where's the stop button here? Because I got to get gone.